Hi friends, it's Nirmal from Nandanam Exotics and I welcome you all to my channel. Today we'll be seeing this beautiful Heliconia that is currently in bloom. It's called as a Heliconia behi or a lobster claw because you can see how it resembles the claw of a lobster, so the name. It comes from or it is grouped under Heliconiaceae family. They are really close relatives to banana, the commonly known and used banana. They are very prominent in the cut flower industry as well as floriculture. Their flowers are very prized for their long lasting nature in water. They are tropical plants that require very humid, hot and rainforest kind of conditions. In the wild, these plants are actually a great source of drinking water for small rodents, birds, insects, etc. because the flowers collect a lot of rainwater in the bract. So just now you saw my hand, so you can get an idea of how big the flowers are. So when it comes to culture, they need very strong but dappled light. They do not like direct sunlight, but a good source of light is required for proper blooming. They always need to be watered because they love very wet conditions. Heliconias will not do well if you keep them dry. The medium should be very rich in organic matter but should also be very draining. They do grow a lot, very vigorous plants, so they do need a lot of nitrogen and a lot of fertilizers in the medium. You can fertilize them with a lot of organic materials, but I would not suggest chemicals. Rhizome divisions are the most common way of propagating these plants. They can also be propagated from seeds, but that is more commonly used for hybridizing. It would take a longer time for you to get a proper flowering sized plant from seed. So vegetative propagation is always the recommended way of getting a new plant in this group. Since they are so huge, I don't recommend them to be an indoor plant. If you have the space for it or you have a central courtyard or something, you might be able to grow them because they are really huge. Otherwise, it's better to grow them outdoors. Disease and pest wise, only be careful not to have a wet feet because that could lead to root getting fungal attacks. So I hope you guys like the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Until the next video, bye.